Hello, happy Saturday and happy double down day for March. Yes, I'm one of those one sprint a week people, so it's like, woo, 2 days in a row. Crazy town. But yes, it is double down day in the Heart Breathings writing community. Meaning pick your normal daily goal, whether it has to do with workout or other projects that you're working on, stuff around the house, like what you would normally do in a day, and attempt to double down on it and get extra stuff achieved with extra live sprints in the Heart Breathings group. So yes, happy to be here. I'm going to be doing a mix of writing related stuff today and then also stuff around the house. Like those are my kind of goals for Double Down Day today. Would love to know what everyone is working on today. Sarah, good morning. Happy Double Down Day. Yes, good morning. Happy to see you again. Faye, happy Double Down Day. And you can just see Theo's face. He wanted to be part of the stream, but he wanted to sit off to the side. Just before I went live, I had set everything up and was about to start, and the camera tried to focus on this sliver of Theo's face, and then the whole rest of the picture was completely blurry. Taylor, good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm hoping for 4K today. That is an entirely doable but incredibly impressive goal. I believe in you 100%. I know you can do it. And when you do, I will be super duper proud with you. Sarah's working on Act 2 today. I had mentioned yesterday that I would probably do short sprints today, but I've changed my mind because in the phase that I am working on, where I am doing a significant amount of research and plotting, longer sprints work better for me. So we would be doing 25, but we have another set of sprints right after us, and so we're going to be doing 22-minute sprints. Faye is going to be switching between editing book 1 and plotting book 2 of my series. Love it. Embry, morning. I only have time for one sprint, but I'm working on morning pages for this one. Oh, what a wonderful way to start the day. Happy to have you for as much time as you have. Tyler, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Renee made a post in the Facebook group today as well, but I believe Tracy is sprinting right after me. So yes, if you are planning to attend all of the sprints today, I will not be in all of them, but I'm hoping to make it to a couple of them. But I think it's the only time that there's two completely back-to-back. Nope, there's more later today with no break. We've got me and then Tracy right after me, and then a break, and then Angela and a break, and then some more back-to-backs with Jenna, and then Tracy with a Y, and then Rhiannon closes us out from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. But all of this is in the Facebook group and also on the Google Calendar. So, all right. Oh, yep. I couldn't resist. When he's here, I'm like, must touch, very soft. And he's like, I will show you the consequences of those actions. I was up a little bit late last night because I kept thinking, oh, I'm almost done with this book. I was reading the second Outlander book, and I did finish it. But I bought the box set of the first 4 books on Kindle. So it's one Kindle book that's 6,000 pages, and it's these 4 books. And so I don't ever quite know how close I am to the end of the individual book, because it's showing me, you're on page 2000, but where does book 2 end? And I'm 45% of the way through the book, but that's 4 books. And so I was like, oh, I'm totally almost done. I'm just going to stay up and finish this book. And I had almost 100 pages longer than I thought I had. But I did stay up and finish it. And so the excitement this morning is a mix of double down day excitement, a little overtired excitement, and then I finished a long book. Haley says, good morning, hoping for a 6K day. Need to catch up. You have got this. We have so many sprints. We've got you. And you've got yourself. Tanya, hello, beloveds. Happy Saturday. Hello, Tanya. Welcome, welcome. Yes. He's like just moved out. He'll be back. As soon as I start the sprints and I'm like sitting back in the couch, he's going to be all over in my little corner, picture in the corner. You'll see me fighting him. Okay, we are going to start on sprint number 1 because we do have to be mindful of the time on double down day when someone sprints right after. Sprint number 1, I'm going to be journaling, like starting my day that way. Whatever you're doing, whether it is writing, whether you're also journaling, whether you're plotting, editing, whether you are starting laundry and just here to be with us as you start your day, I wish you the best of luck. I should share that. We have 22 minutes. I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you in 22 minutes. Let's do it. How did you do? Theo hopes that you feel good about whatever it is that you accomplished. He hopes that I feel good about setting aside all distractions. All distractions in the name of petting him. How did sprint number 1 go? Let's see, all the way back, we had PETA joining from Australia, hoping to get 1,500 words this session. That is a good goal. Devin, morning everyone. Not awake yet, but today is beta reader hunting and chapter 20 revisions. Ooh, good luck in the hunt for beta readers. I've only ever done paid beta readers where like I hired them on Fiverr, and it like worked out, but that was because it was like very, very early in my career. I haven't done like the call for beta readers, but I wish you luck in finding some good ones. Karen, hello, welcome. Carla, I've had breakfast, read email, now I'm ready to work. Awesome, happy to have you. Angela, I'm here, but not sure how well. Tethering my phone to my laptop so I have internet. We'll see how it goes. Hi, friends. Oh, I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. I hope that you and everyone are safe from crazy weather. But I'm happy to have you here as much as you are. Yes, good morning to Theo. Hello, Theo. Now that he's made his appearance, he's like gonna go off and do other things. Taylor, 565, wonderful, congrats. Elizabeth, I did some plotting and brainstorming. Elizabeth, I bought a Power Sheets planner because you mentioned it, and then I bought a Write the Word journal from the same company, and that's what I was doing at the start of this sprint. So I've got to give you credit for that. Tanya outlined my newsletter. Congrats. Haley got 446. Tyler got brainstorming done. Why's my cat got such pretty eyes? Oh, he got them from his mama. Everything good about him. My husband and I joke that he got it from us because we're his parents, but no, I don't know. He's such a handsome boy, but I didn't pick him because he was handsome. I picked him because I thought he was like the least likely to get chosen in the like, I don't know, cage, like glass enclosure where he was waiting to be adopted. I didn't know at the time, but he was sick, and he hadn't like presented major symptoms starting like 2 days after I got him home, but he had an upper respiratory infection, so he didn't feel well. He was like really miserable, and he was like cowered in the corner and like wouldn't let me pet him. And I was like, he needs a good house, even if he just hides under the bed and I never get to pet my cat, like I'm gonna provide him with a good home. And it turned out that he just hated it there. But like normally, like obviously he's cuddly and I do get to pet my cat, but yeah, no, I was like gonna adopt the worst cat there because I was like, he needs me. Author got my week, or author Karen, goodness gracious, got most of my week planned out, not much else. Anything goes. Haley, we had thunder and lightning, snow last night. Pretty cool. Oh my goodness. I have never witnessed that, but it sounds incredible in sort of like a awe-inspiring, a bit scary kind of way. Elizabeth, it's snowing this morning in Massachusetts. It was snowing here. It was snowing yesterday here too. Oh my goodness. It is. It was kind of rainy in the DC area here yesterday, but no snow. For like a couple that has been trying to go snowboarding before we go out to Colorado, it has been a bad winter for it. No good snow this year. And yes, thank you. Theo, the king of the house. Yes. We say king of the castle, which I think comes from a movie that I never saw. I don't know, but we do call him the king of the castle. Carla says, Elizabeth, I'm looking out my window thinking this would have been magical a month ago, but right now I'm in garden mode, so it's more annoying than no. Yes, we are supposed to mulch the gardens this weekend, but it's unclear what the weather's going to be like and if we'll actually get to it. Thanks. Yeah, I feel you there. Hoping it's warm later this month, given that my birthday is March 29th. Oh, happy early birthday. I hope you have phenomenal weather for your birthday. Yeah. Oh no. I always forget on Double Down Day when the comments are more active. then it's like I don't actually make it through all of them. We were promised 8 to 11 inches, only got 6.5 of snow. Karen says it was cold here in the DC area. Lots of stupid, friggin' bad wind. I wouldn't know because I didn't actually leave the house. I just saw the rain out the window. I have Cat Chronicles like Tanya. She has 3. Oh, yes. Ken says we have a 1 in, 1 out policy, so we are limited to just the one. Elizabeth researched Thunder Snow for a chapter some time ago, then decided not to include it. But maybe someday I'll have Thunder Snow in a novel. Oh, that would be cool. All the research we end up doing that's just like stuff we end up learning about that we don't end up using in those books. All right, we have got to get started on sprint number 2. I may disappear if I get up and go make some coffee and breakfast, but I am emotionally here for you, and I'm mostly here. Whatever you are working on today, I wish you the best of luck once again. 22 minutes on the clock. Let's do it. All right, that is the end of sprint number 2. Halfway through this morning session. Oh, went a bit blurry there for a second. Had the camera all confused. How did your sprint go? Oh, let's see. Carla was working on learning World Anvil to build her steampunk world. Ooh, how did that go? Karen, I just don't want Snowmageddon like we did in 2009. I feel you and agree. Jenna, dragging self to coffee. I disappeared because I went and made myself some coffee. It's delicious. Jill, hello. Visiting my daughter in Charleston, South Carolina, but I'm sneaking in some sprint time for Double Down Day. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Charleston is gorgeous. A friend of mine is getting married there in like 2 weeks, I think. I'm not able to go, but I grew up in Savannah, and so have been to Charleston a handful of times. And it's a really beautiful, beautiful city. Mary, good morning. Thank you for subscribing and great words, everybody. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, all the coffee. Chugging coffee, don't recommend. Yes, great words, everybody. Elizabeth did some research. Me too. I was like, oh yeah, I had a breakthrough. And then breakthrough led to like a couple more questions. And now I'm like, not sure that's actually going to work. So more research required. Haley got 671. Congrats. That's amazing. Carla says, World Anvil is going slowly, but I realized building the airship comes first and then the world map. Sounds very interesting. And like, I struggle enough with all of the research and planning required in our world. Writing a book in another world would be, that's a lot. Congrats. Tyler got 120. Oh, nice. Peter got 328. Steady start. Yes, that is. Yes, it is. Angela did some admin chat. Yes. Karen is going to be taking over Angela's noon time slot because Angela's internet is zapped. And made mocha. Karen did more planning. Next sprint, I will actually do stuff. Planning counts. Devin getting ready to send out the all call for betas. We'll be posting to IG today. If anyone's interested, you can find my Instagram link through my YouTube profile. Nice. I hope you get some good betas. Jenna, not enough coffee. Faye, been prepping my plotting stuff. The irony. Oh, I love it. Heidi, hello, hello. Almost forgot. Happy to have you. Welcome, welcome. Yes, so we are 2 sprints down, 2 sprints to go. Devin says, I love steampunk at Carla. I have a couple of steampunk novellas. I like the aesthetic. I just can't imagine working my brain that hard to write it. I don't know. And like, but I've thought about writing fantasy at some point in time. So I don't know. Maybe it's just that it's so far outside of my wheelhouse that it's scary, but I do really like the aesthetic. Yeah, definitely not enough coffee. I put mine in my pusheen mug. So it's pusheen with a little donut. And while I was making it, Theo decided he was just he walks around scratching the walls. I'm like, you have scratching posts, you have toys, you've got cardboard, you've got all the things, but he's not like, oh, I want to scratch something satisfying. He's like, I want to be bad and get attention. So he just like will go stand next to the wall and just like scratch the walls. And so he was doing that while I was making coffee. And then I was like, I shouldn't reward the bad behavior, but at this point, like, I'm making coffee, so I gave him a little bit of cream, and now I think he's decided it's nap time. We can hope. Karen, I love steampunk. My current one has that element in it. Current work in progress. Nice. Carla, I love steampunk on a bunch of levels, but it's wrapping my head around the geography of the airship that's central to the story. Oh, I feel it. Yes. Cat life. Karen, sometimes the best pet toys aren't toys. I could throw a stick for one of my dogs, and that's the best thing ever. Yes. Yes, Theo's favorite things are not toys. But the wall scratching specifically is like he specifically does it when we're around and he wants attention, not like when he's looking to play. It's it's like an especially grating thing, and I'm just like, dude, why do you have to scratch the walls? But like if the sun hits it at the right angle and I can see the claw marks in the paint, I'm like, oh, you're kidding me. All right. It is time for sprint number 3. We have 2 sprints left, 22 minutes. Once again, I wish you the best of luck in whatever you are endeavoring to do this sprint. I believe in you, and we'll do it together. 22 minutes. Let's do it. That's sprint number 3 finished. 1 sprint left. How did sprint 3 go for you? Let's see. Carla said, this was right before we started. She said, if you don't follow it, the cartoon Breaking Cat News is a lot of fun if you're a cat person. And so is Text for Mittens. I have not heard of them before, so I will have to go check both of those out. Devin says, Carla, do you use Pinterest by chance? There are airship layouts and blueprints there, everything from battleships to luxury cruise liners, magical propulsion to steam-powered. Wow. And then went to go get coffee creamer, an important part of Double Down Day. Carla says, I'll have to check that out. I have a rough idea in my head, but I'd like to have more physical things so I can move the characters around the ship. That's part of why I love these sprints. Like learning about resources that I hadn't heard of before. It's such a fun community and it's so helpful. Sarah says, words are hard this morning. I think I need more coffee. Or you could be plotting like me, which just means reading about famous cases of forgery. Haley got another 623. Congrats. Elizabeth did some more research. Tyler got another 100. Way to go. Actually started plotting for book 2. Nice. Congrats, Faye. Yes, Tyler says, was doing research, got stuck down a rabbit hole. I feel you there. Taylor, I started strong, but got distracted as the morning goes on. I feel that. I totally get it. Karen says, I accidentally paused the video. I was like, how long is this sprint? Been there, done that. Or I did it where I had my computer muted, so I didn't hear when the host started talking or like the timer went off or anything like that. And so I'm just over here like, man, I'm getting so many more words than I usually get in a sprint. This is incredible. And then I look and it's like the break is over. We're in the next sprint. Dang it. Oh, me. Yeah. So I think this phase, I know it just feels like you can't see the end of the like what's going to come together. But I'm just like, every time I think I had a breakthrough and like I understand this crime ring or I understand like what their operation is, and I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense. And then me, like a little naive person, I'm like, what if they do this? And then I have to like go read articles about this. And then I'm like, okay, so this wouldn't work because of this, or like they just wouldn't do. Anyway, so it's deeply interesting and I'm enjoying it, but I am kind of glad to have the time limits of the sprints because I do end up down rabbit holes where I'm like, this isn't productive anymore. So yeah, having it broken up into individual sprints is very helpful in like actually keeping me honest about like the productivity levels of this research. Peter got another 300. Congrats. And Karen says, yes, I've done that. I think most of us probably have. Yeah, so we have 1 sprint left as I'm like checking the clock, making sure that everything is still working out, that I like timed it right. We have 1 sprint left before Tracy takes over at 9. So hope that you stick around for that. By stick around, I mean it's a different video. Go to her channel, or it'll also be in the Facebook group, of course. So yes, that is the next sprints, and then mentioned it in the last break, but Karen's taking over for Angela. So the Google Calendar is probably updated. That's at noon Eastern. And then, yeah, as always, Google Calendar's got all of them. Facebook group's got a list of all of the schedule, sprints, all of it. Yeah. I'm going axe throwing tonight for the first time. Feels like it is like way past its peak in popularity, but my husband's company is going. And so that's this evening. Should be fun. Elizabeth, I'm trying to decide if my teenage gymnast goes to the international gymnast competition. My goodness. Well, like, first of all, congrats to your teenage gymnast to even be like at the level that that's a possibility. That's incredible. But yeah, I'm sure that like that's a difficult decision for a variety of reasons, like what's best. And But anyway, I feel you, and I hope that you can make the best decision for you and your family. All right, we have one sprint left, and then we can do a quick little chat wrap up and have a few minutes in between mine and Tracy's sprints. So we are going to dive into our fourth and final sprint. As always, I wish you the best of luck. We have 22 minutes on the clock, and I will see you in 22. Let's do it. All right. That is the end of our fourth and final sprint together this morning. We do have a couple of minutes before Tracy's sprints begin. How did your sprint go? Sprint 4. How did your morning as a whole go? What are your goals for the rest of the day? Devin's back, coffee refilled. Wonderful, wonderful. Rachel, good morning. How are you today? Yes, hope the rest of Double Down Day goes well. So far, it's been a really nice morning and a really good way to start the day, for me at least. Carla's starting to have a clear idea of how my ship looks and functions. Oh, I'm happy for you. That's wonderful. Taylor got 16:07 for the morning. Good way to start my day. Congrats. Karen, you are so welcome. And thank you for sprinting later today. Everyone, as a reminder, Karen is taking over Angela's sprints. She's going to be sprinting at noon Eastern. Haley got 6:35, 23:75 for the day so far. Congrats, Haley. Sarah, you are so welcome. Thank you for joining me this morning. Elizabeth says this teenager doesn't compete in the international gymnastics competition in this first book, but she does compete in the second book in the series. And I just realized that I totally thought you were talking about like real life, your child. This makes a lot more sense. It makes a lot more sense. Tyler got 375 that one. Congratulations. PETA 837 in total for me. Thank you for the sprints. Congrats. That's wonderful. And thank you for joining me. Everyone, I am going to end our session so that I can get some stuff together and then join Tracy's sprints. I hope to see you guys there. Faye got a rough idea for Act 1 in Book 2. You are so welcome. Thank you for coming. You're welcome, Haley, Taylor. So good to see you guys. Elizabeth, that sounds really interesting. And I wish you the best of luck continuing to plot in the rest of the sprints today. Tanya, lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. And I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful Double Down Day and a great weekend.